blind. So those are two unbelievable stories about not only his compassion, but also his crazy ass about not giving a damn about whatever's in them woods, man. I think he could just walk through a whole mile of grizzly bears and not give a damn.
Well, when you were with Carl, you didn't just have to contend with grizzly bears. He had some of his own little grizzlies, his little domesticated grizzlies, didn't he?
Oh my gosh, Joe. Listen, he had two of the baddest ass little dogs that weren't scared of nothing. I'm talking like straight ass Cujo. Like, I'm talking like, so he had two dogs, Bandit and Shank. Okay. Bandit was old and cantankerous, just like Carl. And freaking Shank was a newbie. All right. A little pup. Well, listen, first time I ever seen Carl, met Carl Gamage. Look, we went to his house, got all our gear loaded up. The dog was in the truck. I mean, looked like a regular old dog, you know, no big deal, huh? Yeah, right. So get to Elk Camp, and the dog's kind of growly around everybody. He's kind of like, this is my stuff, and y'all are in the way. So that next morning, the second morning, Carl decides, well, we're going to drive the truck because his fat ass can't walk. So we're going to drive the truck down there to like around the church. And then we'll get out and walk up to the hump and on the bench, right? Well, about just past the gap, he forgets the decoy. Well, listen, Carl's truck was Bandit's sanctuary, okay? That's his house, right? But when you ride in the truck with Carl and Bandit, Bandit rides in the back, but he's pissed off because he ain't up front. So Bandit's in the back. Carl bails out of the truck and leaves me alone with that dog in the truck. Okay? Listen, that dog was not happy that Carl had left. But even more so, he had forgot that I was there. But listen here, y'all. When he remembered I was there, that SOB wanted to eat my ass up. Now, listen, I have never in my life been afraid of a dog, and I wasn't afraid of that one. But I did know that he wanted to bite me, okay? So listen, when I get a little agitated or I get a little scared, I get angry. And so me and that dog had to come to Jesus meeting right there, because as soon as Carl walked out of sight, that SOB turned to me. He's looking at Carl. I mean, he just Cujo'd up. And man, I'm telling you, dude, the hair on the back of my neck stood up, son. And I went, you get your ass in the back there and shut the hell up, man. I lost my shit with that dog. I ain't lying, Joe. Because I didn't want him to bite. And I knew 100% he wanted to bite my ass, you know. I said, I will whoop your ass, you know, get your ass back there. So, man, that dog was kind of cowered back there. And then he kind of lunged at me. When he did, I knocked the piss out of that dog. Bite y'all. I'll kill you. And I pulled my knife out. Because, man, dude, I'm telling you, I didn't want to have to get that man's dog because I knew he would kill me when he got back, you know. But I was not going to let that dog bite the hell out of me, Joe. So I get him pinned up in the back there, and he's calm now. He's not growling at me anymore. Carl Gamage comes walking back to the truck. He gets in, and he thought nothing of me. He just gets in, and I said, hey, stop. He said, what's the matter? I said, the next time you get out of this damn truck, you take that dog with you. I said, man, that sumbitch had a dadgum come to Jesus meeting. I said, he tried to bite me, Carl. He said, oh, hell, he wouldn't bite much. I said, the hell you say? I said, that son of a gun tried to bite me, man. He come Cujo'd on me, and he started laughing. He said, your big ass was scared of that dog. I said, no, but I got my knife out, and I was fixing to carve me a piece out of that son of a gun. He said, well, it's a good thing you didn't. And that's all he said. He didn't say another word. We just took off driving. I said, well, man, why would you leave me alone with that dog? He said, that dog ain't going to bother you. Just act like he ain't there. So again, we get to a gap and he's got to get out. Well, the dog didn't say another word, right? So he got in the truck and he said, seemed like you might have your bluff in, old Bandit. I said, I don't know, man. But I did. That helped me in Bandit's relationship. And I was the only one. Look, he had a bag phone, and the only way you could get out to call home was on that bag phone down there by that stump in the Martinez Canyon. And I was the only one that could go to that truck and use that bag phone. Nobody else could get in the damn truck, or nobody else wanted to. I could get up in it, dial it, and hand it out the window, and the dog wouldn't eat me up, but he'd eat just about everybody else up, right? I mean, he was freaking tyrant. Hell, he bit Carl several times, man. Bit him when he was up on the four-wheel he's trying to get him on, beat him on his hand, punctured his hand real bad. I'm like, ain't no way I have a dog bite me like that. He said, oh, hell, the dog didn't know no better. You know, he loved that dog, though. So he got him another dog because he knew Bandit was getting along in the tooth, right?
Right.
So he got him another one, old Shank. Brought him up there as a pup, and man, we had a big time with him that first year. And he was lovable, you know. He loved everybody.
Yeah, he did.
Well, man, make a long story short, Carl and them were building a porch out there on the Martinez camp, and all of a sudden, the coyote run out in the Martinez, and somebody grabbed a AR-15 and shot. Well, nobody knew old Shank was scared to death of a firearm. And listen, that dog stayed gone 29 days. They could not find that dog.
Yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, and look, Carl Gamage was tore up about it. I mean, he cried like a baby when he couldn't find that dog. And they'd go out and work on that place all the time. He'd hang his shirt up there on the camp so the dog could get a smell if, you know, he caught the scent. And I mean, he rode that whole place with his horse. I mean, all over. Could not find that dog. Well, they were putting the finishing touches on that porch, and he was nailing something, and all of a sudden something run up under him on the 29th of day. And something run up under him, ran into the porch, and he thought it was another coyote. He like freaked out, you know. He's like, what the hell? There's a bag of bones, a dog, and it was Shank. Yeah. Shank came back.
Wow.
And it was just a bag of bones, man. Carl said to him and his wife cried and loved on that dog. And, of course, you know, the dog had survived on cow turds and whatever else he could eat for the last 29 days. Plenty of water around the Martinez, but what the hell that dog ate, you know? Had to survive on cow turds.